Hello, hello, hello. Good evening and welcome to our member orientation program. My name is Ralph Johnson and I would like to welcome all our members. Now, depending on when you're joining us, I have to say good morning, good evening, good night, depending on when and where you are joining us from. Tonight, it is my honor and a privilege to introduce a great friend of mine. In fact, when I told her about this opportunity and she saw it, she was so excited when she saw the kind of money she could be making. But here's one thing I want everyone on this call to know. There is something that changes inside of you when you use the products. She is one who uses the products and she has become a product of the product and an ambassador for the products here. She is one, she goes above and beyond to help others. She always says, Mr. Johnson, I love the fact that I could help others to feel better, not just financially, but physically. And this is the beautiful thing about it. You see, some people will join for different reasons. And now she is someone that I look up to in the sense that she is about helping others. She's about helping others. And I want you all to remember this, because in this industry, once you learn to help others, you will become successful. It's your byproduct. So it is my pleasure, my privilege to introduce my friend, someone I look up to who have grown a lot to do the presentation tonight, Mrs. Mona Edward Jones. Mona, over to you.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Mr. Ralph. I mean, hearing it from you is like, wow, is that me? Is that really me? But it's so true. Good night, each and everyone. It is an honor to be here tonight to do this member orientation program. And yes, Mr. Johnson, it is an honor also to call you my friend. Let me say welcome to all members on the program tonight, and a special welcome to any guests that might be on the call. So what we are sharing here tonight is our member orientation program. The member orientation program is a place where all partners of IMMERI come together and increase their knowledge about IMMERI International. We learn about the company's mission and vision, and we go in depth as far as the background of the leaders. So I'll start with the vision. Here at IMMERI, we endeavor to be the pride as one of the foremost achievers of the world direct selling industry. And what it means, IMMERI really takes pride in their product. You know, they ensure that the products are 100% natural and safe before it goes out there in the world market. And IMMERI also took pride in their reward system. They ensure that they had a reward system that is second to none, and it's designed that each and every one will become successful. So I'll introduce you now to the leaders. Here we have the chairman and CEO. He's Mr. Long Chung Won. He holds a Bachelor of Law since 1993 from the Brunel University of West London. Mr. Won has been in the direct selling industry since 1994, so he has more than 25 years of experience. He's appointed as Business Development Manager, General Manager, Chief Marketing Officer, Chief Operating Officer, and consultant in various direct selling companies in China, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, and other countries. He is also an expert on operation management, strategy, planning, financial management, market development, product development, sales, and public relations. Our other leader is Mr. Tang Kam Fu. He holds the master's degree in business administration. He has graduated from the Southern California University. Mr. Tang Kam Fu has been involved in the direct selling industry for 30 years. and he has participated in market planning, coordination, implementation, and evaluation of marketing activities. He is expert in planning, developing and implementing marketing strategies and directions for the company executing enhanced approach. He also developed new market development plans and strategies for the Southern East Asia region. Then we have Mr. Yapwa Yang. He's also the Group Executive Vice President for IMMERI International Markets. He's in charge of the Southeast Asia, African region, He holds a Bachelor in Law from 1993. As you will realize, he also went to Brunel University of West London, like Mr. Lam Chung Wan. He has a certification of legal practice from 1995 from the University Malaya, Malaysia. He has started his career at law firms, financial institutions, and IT companies. Mr. Yapwa Yang has joined the direct selling industry in 2002, specializing in market development, strategies, synergizing compensation plan, products, and training. He has successfully brought direct selling companies to over 30 countries worldwide. He held the position of Chief Information Officer, Chief Operating Officer, and Chief Executive Officer in direct selling company for over a decade. And this is the gentleman who is responsible for our synergistic compensation plan. Together, we have a combination of leaders here, and they have over 100 years of experience in the direct selling industry and corporate management. So we have great leadership here at IMMERI. So I share with you the vision. So now let's look at IMMERI's mission. IMMERI's mission is to bring happiness to ourselves and our family. And we do so with our healthy products that are natural and safe, with the financial freedom, like I share with you, with the simple compensation plan, by continuous growth from IMMERI Growth University, and by giving back to society, because IMMERI believes that sharing is rewarding. So although this company is just about 5 years old, we already situated or located, or we have opened its branches already in 33 countries. So let me share with you now where it all started. So IMMERI started in China in 2016, and this is this brick and mortar location I'm sharing here. To the bottom of IMMERI, China, that's the location, as the address as to where the location is. IMMERI then moved to Malaysia in 2017. Malaysia is our production, where we get all our products from. It comes straight from Malaysia, and the brick and mortar location started in 2017. IMMERI then opened in Ghana in 2018. Ghana became the gateway to the African region, just as Trinidad and Tobago is now the gateway to the Western Hemisphere. Ghana have been the gateway to the African region from 2018. IMMERI then moved to Nigeria in 2019. This is when our leader, Mr. Brian Louis, saw IMMERI for the first time. You see, because of his expertise, qualification, and integrity, the company flew him out to come out to Nigeria and train the leaders to do this business once the right way. And this is where Mr. Louis also said yes to IMMERI 2019 in Nigeria. 2021, the IMMERI Olive Branch was formed, and the Olive Branch meant it gives the countries the opportunity to still be a part of IMMERI community without having a brick and mortar location. So this is why Trinidad and Tobago was able to get that opportunity. And as we can see, other countries around the world there, we have our First Lady, Miss Alicia, and we have the Pompey, and some of the other members, they're representing, receiving their packages. So we can receive our package. We do receive our package straight from Malaysia without having a brick and mortar location, thanks to IMMERI Olive. Here at IMMERI, we produce products with great conscience because the produced products that we ourselves will use before we put it out into the world's market. We also, as far as possible, use products that are green and products with high in quality and made with craftsmanship. If we look at this slide, we see that our vagine, it represents that our vagine is already making waves. Our vagine won the best halal brand. Our vagine is patented, and we have the certification here to show. The best halal brand means that our Muslim sisters are now also able to use our product. Our another product is called the Adwell. It's the best anti-aging product in the world, and it definitely is the #1 product for me because of the experience that I had using the Adwell. Our Adwell definitely will become the #1 in my book because of the experience I had with it. As I said, we have two fruits that comes in that we can identify in the Adwell. We have the pawpaw and the pineapple. The pawpaw has an enzyme called papain that breaks down the protein and the amino acids and helps with digestion. And the pineapple, you know, there's bromelain in the pineapple that helps to dissolve the fibrin and blood clots. We then have the Alihat. It's our male supplement. It's a natural testosterone booster. The Alihat comes straight from the Malaysian forest. It's also known to be an aphrodisiac, and it makes our men virile. It prevents osteoporosis in men. It improves liver function. It increases muscle strength. It relieves stress, improves sleep, enhances energy and vitality, and it improves male fertility. Our Alihat is also 100% natural and safe because of the method that is used. They use the freeze-dry method, and when it freeze dry and you get it in that powder form, and that is how you're able to get the 100% natural ingredient from the Alihat. The Femtima is the female supplement, so it's the sister to the Alihat. It's a natural anti-aging product for the modern day woman. The Femtima, the Kasi Fatima, is also comes from the Malaysian forest, and they also use the freeze-dry method to produce this capsule. It helps tighten and lubricate. It regains body strength. It reduces postmenopausal cardiovascular risk. It protects skin from UVB radiation, and it maintains a healthy reproductive system. It's another one of my amazing products. And like Mr. Johnson said tonight, most of the products I have used and experienced and have great positive results from the products here at IMMERI. So I will share with you now the synergistic board breaking plan. So why I like the synergistic board breaking plan is because it's a simple and straightforward. Simple and straightforward. It's designed so that each and every one will be able to win or become successful through this system. It is also fair, has a fair payout, and what that means, as we travel or advance in rank, each and every one has a guaranteed amount of finance that you can identify with. So they have that fair payout that you get instantly once an activity takes place. They also have one of the fastest speed of return, and this happens when you join with the agency package So the moment you bring in one person or a maximum of 2 persons, you are entitled to get your money back as you go, as the board goes through the system. It is also collaborated because it is designed so that each and everyone have to work together. And like Mr. Johnson always said, that your byproduct is when the other person that you brought in, when they succeed. Their success is your byproduct. You are a byproduct of their success. Sorry. So let us look at the packages that we offer here. We have a starter package. It comes with 500 points. It comes with a variety of packages produced to choose that you can choose from. This one doesn't have a board structure. It's guaranteed promotion to the classic board upon directly sponsoring 3 downlines of any membership type. And the qualification will be reserved if your downline get promoted first to classic associate board. We then have the classic package. This one comes with 1,000 points and you are placed on a board structure, right? Where and you will get an automatical upgrade to the associate board after being a pre-elite from the associate cycle. Your qualification will be reserved if your downline get promoted to the associate board. Then we have the agency package, and this comes with 5,000 points. With this board structure, you get promotion bonus and you will get an automatic rank advance to executive and manager board after the elite associate and elite executive cycles. The qualification will be reserved if your downline get promoted to, and that should be to the executive board. Mistaken. So let's take a look at how this synergistic board system works with the 3x3x3 method. This 3x3x3 method, it means that at the end, you will have a total of 39 persons in your downline or on your team. It also means, as Mr. Louis will always say, the moment you're able to bring in 3 persons, you will be, it shows then that you get over that hump or that bump, or you're able to overcome that fear as far as going and sharing with persons and things like that. So once you're able to do that, then the 3x3 system becomes easy. So it doesn't mean that it's just 3 persons you have to bring in. It means then at the end of the day, yes, it doesn't mean it's 3 persons you have to bring in, because you're not supposed, here at IMMERI, we don't make the minimum or maximum. So let me share with you with this example. Let's say that's you to the top there in gold. You came in, you said yes to IMMERI, you came, you used the product, you love the community, you got your own testimonies and you went out there and shared. So you share with persons, but you got 3 persons to say yes, A1, A2, and A3. So when A1, A2, and A3 said yes, your duty now is to work with A1, A2, and A3. A1, A2, and A3 did what you did. So they duplicated you. And A1 got B1, B2, B3, A2 got C1, C2, and C3, and A3 got D1, D2, and D3. And the duplication continues. So as long as the duplication continues, B1 will get E, B2 get F, B3 will get G, C1 H, C2 I, C3 J, D1 K, D2 L, and D3 M. So it's all about duplication. So as long as you are able now to bring in your 3 and you continue working and you going along, this is how now you will be able to accomplish 39 persons on your team. But like I said, don't let the minimum be a maximum. When this process with the 3x3x3 is completed, it will allow you and your 3 prospects that you bring in, first 3 prospects, will be promoted. So the 4 of you will be promoted after this 39 3x3x3 system. let me show you how the 3x3x3 works on the associate board. So when you become a member at IMMERI and you go into your back office, you will see the board looking like this. The board is made up of 7, you'll see 7 existing members to the top and 8 empty slots to the back, to the bottom, we call them tasks. The top left corner, that's the team leader or the elite associate. And the goal now is to work to fill the board below. So let's say you say yes and you come and you drop on, you will be placed at the bottom of the board, right? You go out there and you share, and then you got A1, A2, and A3 to say yes. So you have 3 qualifications. And then A1 went out there and share and got B1, B2, and B3. And then A2 went out and share and got C1. So now the board is full. So now that the board is full, the goal is to see who have the 2 persons. The system looks to see who are the 2 persons that have the most in qualification. Because when one board is full, you get the 2 persons that have the highest in qualification, and the board will split in 2. So you know an A1, because you all have the highest in qualification, will now be promoted to be the elite associate on the 2 brand new boards. Then the system synergistically and systematically reshuffles all the remaining members and places them to the top of the other board. And then you start that duplication where everybody has go out and work together and come together to continue filling the other boards. So in this example here, we have the other 2 boards with you with have 3 qualifications, and A1 with 3 qualifications. So you and A1 will now be promoted to executive, and A2 and A3 will be promoted to elite associate, because A2 has 3 qualifications on your board and A3 have 3 qualifications on A1 board. Now, if you notice, you will see A2 having 3 qualifications and B1 or B3 have 3 qualifications. You ask yourself, so why didn't they get promoted? The reason is because of seniority. Because A2 is the highest or closest in seniority to the elite associate position. That's the reason why A2 was the one that is promoted, and the same on A1 board. The reason why it's A3 that got promoted is because of seniority. So like I shared with you, with the 3x3x3 system, you and 3 of your prospects will be promoted to elite executive and elite associate position. This is the board break-in reward system. So we take a look at it. What is said here is, when you become an associate, you are now in the learning process. This is when you have the opportunity to learn how to do this business the right way, so that you'll only have to do it once. When you become an executive, you advance and you become an executive, you will now earn $490 US, leaving the associate board. And as an executive now, you start to act. So the action will be like working with your associate, your action, you'll be willing to go out there and share and do whatever it is necessary, for persons to be on board. So you're basically acting, you do presentations, and you're really willing to work with so that your associate can now become an executive. When your associate become an executive, it gives you the opportunity now to become a manager. And when you leave that executive board, you will have a minimum income of $4,900 US. And as a manager is where the duplication takes place. So with the duplication taking place, you're still working together. You're working together with your associates and your executive, because the whole idea is to get them up to your manager board also, so that when your executive reaches your manager board, you will be able to advance or be promoted to the director board. and you would have earned a minimum of 49,000 US dollars. And this is the board breaking reward system. But you also, that is just your guaranteed minimum. You can also earn from retailing and sponsoring through the system. Right, and it's very, very, very simple. IMMERI have the most simplest daily action plan. We just have to be consistent. We have to be determined. We have to know that this is our vision and this is what we want. So you expose your business and your products. There's the first step. Then you follow up with 4 prospects. If you can do more, better yet. And I'll show you an example in doing more, how it will benefit you better. But we just ask that you follow up with 4 prospects daily. And then step 3, you do step 1 and step 2. So it's all about consistency here at IMMERI. Anybody can do it. Now, when you follow up and you get, you follow up with your prospects, you let them know we have online events here. On Mondays, we have Startup and Strive at 8 p.m. It's our entrepreneur training event where they be able to get personal growth and we share our compensation plan. On Tuesdays, we have Infinite Impact at 8 p.m. And this is where our influencers come and share the product overview. They give their testimonies where they hope to empower others. And on Wednesdays, we have IMMERI BOP. This is our business opportunity presentation event where we share the company's vision. We go more in depth to the product's details and the compensation plan. And here we have our 3 powerful leaders, Mr. Brian Louis, Mr. Ralph Johnson, and the First Lady, Ms. Alicia Louis. They are the head as far as where the events are concerned. And we have scheduled events that will be ongoing. You'll get the opportunity to meet our leaders and capture the vision and meet the influencers in person and share in their stories. So like I was saying, if you continue with the consistency and you continue sharing with 4 persons and following up with your 4 persons every day, at the end of the month, you would have shared with 104 persons. And according to Mr. Louis, always say the law of average. With that, you should have 5%, which will give you 5 agencies. And as you continue to increase your closing rate, you'll have 15%, 15 agencies, or 20%, 20 agencies. So it all depends on how fast you want to become successful here at IMMERI. Okay, so with this system here, what it is showing that as when you start as the agency, you become an associate and your intent is to work with your pre-associates, or your intent is to be an elite executive, an elite associate, and become an executive. When your associates become executive, now you have the opportunity to become a manager. At leaving the manager, when your executives become manager, you have the opportunity now to become a director. So the process of the board breaking, especially using a 3x3 system that I shared with you before, you are leaving the managerial position, you are entitled to $54,425 US just by this board breaking system. You also have the opportunity to earn and enjoy 30% retail profit from selling products. So you can decide if you just want to do the retail side of the business, or if you want to go through the system by working together to accomplish being the director, reaching the role of director, and receiving your $54,425 US. As a director now, this is when you start to build your roots. So you're building your roots, you're keeping your eye on your elite associates, you're working with your executives, you're working with your managers, and getting them to come up and meet you on your directorship so that you now can become an ambassador. Being an ambassador is where you leave your legacy And as an ambassador, you also have the opportunity to earn from 1 to 6% daily as members keep falling in your team. We also have the repeat sales bonus. So as if you come in as a startup, you will receive a 5% repurchase when you repurchase a product, or 5% when the persons that you brought in repurchase the product. As the classic, you'll receive 5% up to 5 levels down. And at the agency, you receive 5% up to 10 levels down. And this is a 5% overriding per level where you get paid once every month once this has happened. So it is really amazing to come in with the agency package. You have a great, great, great opportunity. So I've been sharing with you the 3x3x3 system. And what it's saying, you will become successful. However, it will take more effort and more time. So it's all up to you. And like I say, once you increase the method as far as 4x4x4, 5x5x5, or 6x6x6, it really is telling you that you will become successful with the 6x6x6 method. The difference is the effort. It'll be less effort and a less time, you will become successful. So it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Any of the methods will work, but it all depends on how fast you want to become successful here at IMMERI. IMMERI has a training cycle also. We have, on that cycle, we have the BOP, which is the Business Opportunity Presentation. And this is done on a Wednesday. Then we have the member orientation program like tonight. Then we have the board breaking forum, business startup, the product mastery, where we have some of our leaders, especially Dr. Khan, will come and normally and share about the products. Then we have the growth center T3 training. We also have the velocity camp, which we haven't we never get the opportunity to experience here, but soon. This is where Mr. and Mrs. Louis went and experienced not too long ago in Ghana, Nigeria. So this is what the training cycle is all about. So these are our sites. You can stay informed and stay connected with IMMERI Global Official, IMMERI Nigeria Official, or IMMERI Olive Official. And to learn about our products, we have www.immmerigrowthuniversity.com. This is where you can get all the information that is needed. In our back office, once you're a member, these are the type of points that you're going to see. We have the cash points, the register points, the purchase points, the reserve points, travel points, and the repeat sales retention points. And it will give you the instructions there also as to what it does and how it works. So I came to the end of the member orientation training. My name is Mona Edwards-Jones, and it was a pleasure being here. Now we reach the point where we do questions and answer, but I will kindly turn the mic back on to my mentor, Mr. Rav Johnson. Take it away, sir.
Wow, Mona, that was excellent. That was superb. I must say, Mona, I am seeing so much growth because you didn't have to fumble and you were explaining things from knowing it, from actually doing it. That was the beautiful part about it. And this is something that I love. You can see the way you explain the products, you have used it. And the way you're explaining the system, it's something that is now part of you. As Mr. Louis told me, he said, Ralph, you know, you started being involved in IMMERI, but now IMMERI is in you. And I can say the same thing to you, Mona. IMMERI is in you. So Our members, I know you got the information. I know Mona was so eloquent. She was so specific, direct in sharing that information with us that we know exactly how things work. But if anyone has any questions, you can feel free to raise your hand or to put the question in the chat, and I will explain the question, but I know Mona already did an excellent, excellent, excellent job. Mona, I am so proud of you. I am seeing you now being able to work with your people, help them to come up to the level that you are at and see your success become a byproduct. As you help them up, they will push you up. You help them up, they will push you up. Mona, I love you, round of applause.
Thank you
So
so
proud
much,
of you.
Mr. Johnson. And you're quite right because, you all didn't see the part where I'm digging away my hand with it. The stress part of it now is below, right? So
Right.
thank you so much for that encouragement. And like you're quite right, I grew so much in IMMERI to understand that it's all about sharing. It's all about working with others to get, so we can get where we have to go together. So at first it was about reward, not that I was selfish or stingy, but when I saw what I saw, it was about the rewards. It's no longer that. I am certain that I'm going to get there. I'm certain that that finance is there waiting for me. That penthouse is there waiting for me. But now it's ready to get the persons that are willing in the team or the community to work together to share the products. So knowing that you're making a difference in people's life with these products. Yeah. Remember, I shared with you all earlier. You always thought I wanted to be a nurse because of the fact that I love caring for others. And because of the fear for the injection and needles, I realized, no, that wasn't me. But it wasn't that I wanted to be a nurse, but always wanted to care. I always wanted to give and share. You understand? So this now, I see it as that opening. Wow, imagine you're in a community where they're have products that as the solution for so many problems. So that is the number one here for me. And trust me, the leader and mentor, my mentor leave a big, big shoe for me to fit in, but I'm really, really trying my best. But the leadership is really amazing because like you always say, Mr. Johnson, that if Mr. Louis tell you to jump, you will barely ask how high you will jump. And I get that same feeling because you have a leader that really cares, that he's honest, that he really have the whole community at heart. So these are the two number one on my list here, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, wow. Wow. Mona, I am seeing duplication. I'm seeing myself in you. I see Ms. Alicia Daniel hand is up. But I want to say something before we go on. Mona, I am seeing myself in you, in that you have grown. And, Mr. Louis would always tell me, he challenged me. He would push me beyond the edge, get me outside of my comfort zone. And in doing that, I grow. I am seeing you now getting outside of your comfort zone, growing, and you're now in a position where you will be able to help others to become successful here. And this is the only way you can really become successful in IMMERI. It's by helping others. And I want, if people on this call don't get anything else, I want them to get this. You must, as you bring in your people, you must help them to get to where they want to go, and your success is inevitable. Mona said it already. She said she knows it will be there for her. And the other point that I want you all to get from Ms. Mona Edwards-Jones tonight is it's now about helping others. It's not about trying to attain the finances, because I can tell you something, and anyone on this call, I want you all to look at this. If I was to stop doing this right now, do you think Ms. Mona Edwards-Jones would stop using the products here in IMMERI? No, because it did something for her physically. Health-wise, she feels better. So let's get that concept in our heads where we can bring people to the products. Once they understand the product, once they feel what that product does for them, then they are in a position now to speak with conviction like Mona did tonight. Mona did not do. Some of these slides you all realize didn't have the information Mona was saying, but because of experience, now she's able to share. So I just wanted to share that. Now I'd like to hear Miss Alicia Daniel question, or if she has a statement to say.
I hope you all can hear me. I'm using a different device. Good night, everyone, Emerans, Mr. Johnson, and Mona. So just as Mr. Mona, I just want to say congratulations. So proud of you. There's a statement, you know, your hard work, you persevere, you are an American at heart, and out your comfort zone is our comfort zone. We've been feeling nervous that we can't do it, but this is the only way we grow. You know, as I say, you cannot grow if there's no growth. And I'm so proud of you. You're inspiration to all of us. You inspired me to even continue going and growing. So again, I want to say congratulations. We are proud of you. Keep going and be successful in every way or every area of your life and in IMMERI. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Alicia. And you are truly my inspiration also. So thank you so much.
Wow, you heard it from the first lady here in Trinidad and Tobago herself. You are now an inspiration to others, especially anyone who remember where you were at when you just got started. Anyone who was like that, they would now see the growth. And the beautiful thing about it, Mona, is a lot of people could see themselves in you because you are now one who actually did the growth, used the products, and now able in a position where you can share from your heart, honestly, and as Mr. Louis says, the truth is enough. I'm seeing another hand, Chris Blake.
Good night. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you, Mr. Blake. Do you have a question or comment?
Yeah, just one question on one of the products.
Okay.
I know that the Adwell drink help to reduce the body weight, stabilize the body weight, fat and support like that. The Flexis now, I know it help to does it help to reduce the amount of time you get the joint pain or for arthritis or something like that? Or it just give you a relief?
Mona, you want to answer that question or you want me to take it?
Well, what I can say as far as with my experience with the Flexis, it definitely relieves the joint pains. And I'm not hearing to clear the question based on, but I picked up something about if it relieves the joint pain or not. And I can safely say yes, from my experience in using the Flexis, I had suffered just for a day, a bad pain. It was basically a injury due to exercising. And the relief that I got, it was instant and it never came back. So that is as much as I can share with the Flexis, Mr. Johnson. I think you would have a little more experience on it. So, not to
awesome. So, Mr. Blake, I think the other question was, does it just alleviate the pain or does it help with the joint itself? So let me take that one now. Yes, it alleviates the pain. In fact, the first 2 sachets did it with the pain for me. But it also contains eggshell membrane. And this helps to rejuvenate the joints. So it's not just a pain, but it actually restores the joint. It actually fixes the joint to get back to where it used to be. So it's not just pay, but it's also maintenance. Now, I will let you know the first 2 sachets that were the pain. But as I continue to use it, I realized that it now deals with the problem that was there, which was helping rejuvenate the joints and stuff like that. You can go to our website and you will get more information on what it actually does. But I could just give you my testimony, and my testimony, as Mr. Louis said, the truth is enough. So now I am able to go forward and not even using it every day anymore. Now I can go forward knowing that it's actually regenerating and rejuvenating the joint. Did I answer your question, Mr.?
Yes, one more question. What about the person who like struggle with arthritis? Would this product be recommended for this type of person?
Yes, it would. It would help people with arthritis and stuff like that. Now, depending on the severity, they might have to use it for a little while, where they would have to use it for a longer period. Because what happens, remember, some of these things didn't happen overnight. So we can't expect an overnight relief or overnight solution. But as we use it and use it and use it, it tends to regenerate and rejuvenate the joint. So now you're able to see after a period of time that, hey, it's really working. You understand? So I hope I answered the question, sir.
Yes. All right. Thanks much.
Okay, you're most welcome. Let me see if I see anyone else with questions or raise hands. All right, that was it for the raise hand. So let me check in the chat and see if there are any questions in the chat. All right, bear with me a bit. I am not too techy and I tried to see the chat and I'm not getting it. All right, it's supposed to have the chat here. Oh, yeah, Mona, could you see the chat? Are you seeing any questions in the chat?
Let me see, Mr. Blake, flexes or success is generally fantastic.
All right, I now got the chat. All right, flexes for all sexes, it's generally fantastic. Mr. Blake, it does both alleviate pain and help get rid of the problem as well. It rejuvenates the joint. Thank you, Ms. Jennifer Mellington, who is another one of our influencers here. So you can see our influencers can speak from experience. Great presentation, Mona. Keep up the good work. By Linda Emmanuel. You're doing awesome, Mona, very caring. Awesome job, Mona, by Ms. Charlene Johnson. Personal growth is inevitable in IMMERI. All right, so it was just a lot of people giving Mona your kudos. A lot of people were giving you your kudos. You did an excellent job. So if we have no more questions tonight, I see my dog is giving me some feedback here. Yeah, if we have no more questions tonight, Mona, you did an excellent job, an excellent job. And I will share this now. I can wait till now to share this. This was Mona's first time doing this. This was Mona's first time doing this. So I think we can truly appreciate it more now because we see inevitable growth, not just with Mona, but with one of us. As we use the product for ourselves, we are in a position where we can help others to achieve their goal, their dreams, their aspirations, and our success will be a. So I want to thank Mr. Louis for putting the call together. I want to thank you again, Mona, for doing what you always do best, which is stretch yourself. I'm seeing one more hand up. So if we can get that person unmuted. Is the hand still up? All right, I think the hand went down. All right, so people,
unmuted.
it was a pleasure being here with me. Somebody else saying something?
So let me say thank you to Mr. Johnson, for allowing me the opportunity today to be a part of this great community. Thanks for really considering me as a, a really dear friend. I have no regret, and I want to encourage all IMMERians here tonight. It's all about consistency. It's all about keeping the vision, knowing what you want. Let's done. So thanks again. Thanks to our amazing leader, Mr. Brian, all the members of being here tonight. Thank you again, Mr. Johnson.
And thank you, Mona. Thank you for going above and beyond, for stretching yourself and becoming a leader, an influencer here that people could really look up to, because it shows that there are some of us out here that we are in our comfort zone and we know we can do certain things, but we can't do other things. But once we put our minds to something, we can do it poorly until we can do it well. And when we can do it well, people will listen to us because of our genuine way of sharing. And that's what you did tonight, Mona. You were genuine. And I want to thank everyone who was on this call tonight. I trust you got something that can challenge you to move forward, to go out there, to help someone to get better health. Just help someone to get better health by our products. Just share it with them. And as you share it, they will join the community, lock arms with you, and be in a position that when we open up in the Western Hemisphere, they will be in a position where they could get their equity. They will be in a position of equity where they could get financial returns from helping others to feel better and to achieve their dreams, their goals, and their aspirations. So everyone, Ms. Mona Edwards-Jones, I want to say thank you again. Thank you. And everyone who was on the call tonight, continue to build, continue to reach people, because I didn't know that Mona would love this thing as much as she did. So look for some people who would have changed their lifestyle and love it as much as Mona does. Okay? So everyone, have a good night.
Thank you. Have a blessed night, Miriam.
Thank you so
Mr.
much.
Johnson.
You're most welcome, Mona.